couple days ago. The truck wouldn't start. I thought it was just maybe dead battery, but I went down, had my battery tested, and tested good. So then, I was just checking. I had cleaned the terminal as best I could, but it still wasn't starting. But then I noticed that when I jiggled the cable a little bit, I could get a little bit of a crank out of it. It was cranking really slow. So I thought I needed to just replace the battery cable. Unfortunately, the battery cable is this one and these two. I don't know, one goes to this side of the fuse panel or fuse box. This one goes to the other side of the fuse box. This one goes over here, but it continues down there. Basically, you can't get it local. I couldn't get it locally at my auto parts store. The ones I did find online were like $175, and it looks like it'd be a project just to replace it. So I needed to replace the ends because I needed the truck the next morning. So like you can see the three cables that were coming out of here, and it's going to be hard to see, but there is quite a bit of corrosion in there. Yeah, I think it just got down, the corrosion got down inside these cables right where it connects, and it just wasn't coming back. So here's what I did. Cut the three cables off. Yes, I'm going to heat shrink these. I just don't have any heat shrink on me big enough. Got these connectors, a 2-pack from O'Reilly, and then I filled them halfway with solder. Just used my bottle torch, filled them about halfway with solder, shoved the wires in, waited for them to cool, and then did the same with this one, and then just threw some tape on it because, like I said, I don't have big heat shrink right on me right now, but I think I can get some big heat shrink that'll fit over there and shrink it down. As far as the battery side goes, I got these little guys that I thread in, and then you have, I want that focus, then you have a removable bolt that you can put your terminals on. So I've already had this in and running. I just pulled it back out because I wanted to, like I said, heat shrink that. I'm gonna go get some heat shrink and basically inspect my work, because I did this at night when it was raining. I don't think the Chevy engineers designed it, but my umbrella fits nicely right down in here and kept me dry for an hour while I did this. But anyways, so if you're in a pinch and you need to replace that battery terminal, that's one way to do it for about 20 bucks. Not too difficult. You can probably, if you got the crimp tool, you can crimp these. I just soldered them on, but I'm sure I think these are designed for crimping, but they're copper, so they soldered real nice. So anyways, I'm going to put this back in and go on back on the road. I coated it with some of the battery terminal spray, but so there's it all buttoned back up. It's a tight fit. Trying to get your fingers in here to start that bolt, but then I obviously I sprayed it with that battery terminal coating stuff. So, but yeah, it does fit in there, just barely.